Hi, my name is Marissa Lacoste, and my critical analysis is based off American Sign Language and how it could be used in classrooms to benefit the class itself. This presentation will contain how we could use American Sign Language in the classrooms, how using it benefits the students and teachers, and how it helps classroom management overall. The main goal of this presentation is how we could provide an inclusive and beneficial classroom environment. So, what is American Sign Language? It can also be abbreviated using the letters ASL. American Sign Language is a language that serves as the predominant language for the deaf and hard of hearing communities. ASL is a visual language that uses facial expressions and hand movements and motions. Some facts about American Sign Language is that the language is actually considered a foreign language. There are about 6,000 different sign language in the world. It had developed naturally from interactions between people and was influenced by their age, gender, culture, and more. ASL became a language founded by Thomas Gaudet in 1817. ASL is also the fourth most popular language in the USA. It falls after English, Spanish, and Chinese and has about 2 million users. Now, how can we benefit from using this language in the classroom? Well, the first and most important reason is to teach all students the language in the classroom to promote an inclusion setting for the deaf and hard of hearing children. This will make those students feel more included and will allow them to contribute to the classroom. A quote from an article by Halcombe states, "Through observations and research, it is evident that there is a lack of inclusive classrooms that pair hearing students with hearing impaired students." Why should this be? If we only taught ASL in the classroom, this would not be the case and everyone could understand the material being taught. This could also benefit hearing students by learning another language, being able to use to communicate with others, and being able to share something different with every student. This article also states the presentation of words visually, kinesthetically, and orally enhances the children's language development. If we teach students this language who had just entered the classroom, whether it be daycare students, nursery school, or early education, these students will succeed in language development. Also, using the basic ASL signs could help the growth of a child's development orally, visually, and physically. We can have the children using their hands to sign as they visualize and speak the letters out loud. A way of teaching sign language is to first teach the alphabet. The alphabet is not that difficult to pick up or use at a young age or to teach. Sign language could be utilized in other areas of subjects, such as English and math. Students knowing ASL can teach students to learn how to spell and write by using a different language. Not only if we teach students the alphabet, but if we teach the students the numbers in ASL, during math, students could take advantage that they know how to use their fingers and that they could help them understand math material. But wait, there's more benefits. American Sign Language can also help with classroom management. Using simple hand signs can help with managing a classroom that may be hectic or needs order. For example, if the classroom gets too loud, the teacher could simply hold up a hand sign to let the classroom know that they need to quiet down. Using ASL in classrooms will help the classroom to not be disruptive while you are teaching or talking to other students. We can teach these kids to read and learn how to interpret using different signs. Here are some simple, common classroom ASL hand signs. We can see simple ones that could be very helpful in the classroom, such as yes, no, bathroom, show me, please, you're welcome, and many more. In the classroom, if they see a certain sign being shown, they will know what it means and obey by that. This could also help students and the teacher by not only having the students interrupt them and can easily be allowed to do what they want or need to do. So, simply using ASL in the classroom can quiet down the room without adding a lot more noise. It can also bring the focus back without having to say anything and just by using a simple hand gesture that every student knows what it means. Also, students can express their joy and appreciation without clapping or yelling. For my next point, the article states teaching students how to sign simply requests are common in the classroom can be beneficial in many ways. This could be teaching them signs for the bathroom, water, washing hands, and many more. It's a way students can ask for what they need and for permission without interrupting. It's also a helpful way for students to contribute answers without everyone shouting all at once. For example, during work time, it's helpful when students are contributing answers to a question in comments, so not everyone is shouting out, "Me too," or the answer. Instead, they can sign and allow the conversation to progress. Lastly, using ASL will allow students to productively move their bodies while sitting still. Overall, using ASL in the classroom allows the students to communicate, have self control, and develop speech skills. It also seems to help with coping skills, social emotional development, self awareness, and literacy skills. The article stated when the child is able to see that they are in fact a communicator and that their message is received and acted upon within their environment, the power to be understood and to send messages that are received readily fosters more intentionally and the desire to make more meaning without one's world, they become more empowered and more they feel understood by others. ASL also allowed every student to be inclusive in the classroom and learn about a whole different language and culture. They can also develop reading skills and verbal expressions, ranging from behavioral management and social emotional development to increased focus and literacy skills. Teaching ASL in the classroom allows students to gain so much. Thank you for listening to my critical analysis, and I hope you are better educated on how using American Sign Language in the classroom can benefit the students and classroom management.